This is absolutely amazing, and I am shocked right now. But I'm deeply humbled and extremely honored to receive this award, and I'm incredibly grateful to be in this room and in the presence of so many extraordinary educators from across our great country, each with our own impact, our own stories, and our own missions. Congratulations to the Horace Mann awardees, the Travelers Insurance awardees, and all the awardees tonight. This room is filled with some of the best human beings on this planet. I want to first start by giving all the glory and the thanks to Jesus. It is through His grace, His strength, and His wisdom that I'm able to do what I do every day. I had incredible teachers while growing up in a small town in northern Michigan called Cadillac, Michigan. Teachers who invested in me and who believed in me, and I wanted to offer that same thing to my students. And so for the past 23 years, I've taught history and video production, and the most fulfilling endeavor in education began about 17 years ago when I started the Shoe Club, which inspires middle school students to walk a mile in each other's shoes. And I learned at an early age, or early in my career, that schools don't necessarily have a bullying problem or a truancy or a drug problem. What we have is a value problem. If students don't feel valuable, they don't act valuable. And if students and adults truly value themselves, they wouldn't turn to harmful behaviors to numb that pain. The Shoe Club's mission is to value yourself and value others. And through the Shoe Club, students learn to dream big, set goals, work hard, and give back. They read, reflect, serve the community, and organize projects that matter. Like you saw in the video, Jeremy did an amazing job with that video today with showing our solar project and our garden project at the elementary school and our veterans project to honor our local heroes, as well as our podcast that we started this year called, if you're into podcasts, check it out. It's called If Shoes Could Talk. But these projects, these student-led, real-world, hands-on projects allow my students to give back to our community as well as develop lifelong leadership skills. And as you guys also saw in that video, that we've also been able to collect amazing shoes from around the world, from inspirational people. And I'll tell you, my classroom smells a little bit with the amount of shoes that we have. But the shoes we've collected from icons like Dolly Parton and Michael Jordan and Jane Goodall and Temple Grandin and Ruby Bridges, as well as her teacher Barbara Henry and Bruce Springsteen. Those shoes they're not artifacts for us. They're stories of perseverance, grit, and generosity, and they remind us that success is a journey of effort, growth, and purpose. And the lessons that I've learned through the Shoe Club are lessons for all of us as educators. Every student in our classroom matters. Every student has a story, and every student needs to know they are valuable. And when we teach from that place of love and purpose, we don't just change lives, we impact communities and futures. I'll say you don't get to stand on this stage without having an incredible support system. I want to thank my parents for instilling important values in me at a young age. I want to thank my wife and my two beautiful daughters for their unwavering love and support and encouragement. And table 25, my wife and one of my daughters and my mom is there. If you can give them a round of applause for... Happy Valentine's Day. I love you. I'd also like to thank my mentors, Tim Toohey and Jeff Nelson and Mike Donahue, for pushing and challenging me. The incredible community of East Jordan, Michigan, for their generosity and support for everything that we do. My colleagues, as well as my administration, special shout out to Nathan Fleshman, as well as my students, again, past and present. Any student I've ever had, they have no idea how much they inspire me every single day. I also like to thank the Michigan Education Association and its leadership, Chandra Matafari, Brett Smith, Aaron Nealing, and Blake Mazurik. Thank you guys for supporting me this past year. But more importantly, thank you for supporting all the teachers in Michigan and always having our back. Thank you to the NEA Foundation, the NEA Member Benefits, Horace Mann, Travelers Insurance, for celebrating us and celebrating our great profession as well as our students. And I'd just like to say to all my fellow educators, dream big alongside your students. Don't be afraid to take risks. And let's continue to make a difference, one student, one story, and one shoe at a time. I'm honored to be here, proud to work in the best profession in the world. Thank you and God bless.